Welcome! In this video, we'll walk you through the collaboration feature of My Analytics and show you how it can help you to identify how you collaborate with other people. It also shows your meeting habits, allowing you to recognize things that can help you to be more productive when working with others. If you don't have the collaboration tab open, click on the Insights button in your Outlook mailbox in the top right-hand corner. This then opens up the Insights pane and click on Go to Dashboard. This is the button that looks like the little graph. This then opens up your dashboard in a web browser, and on the left-hand side you'll see the 4 different sections: Focus, Wellbeing, Network and Collaboration. If you click on the Collaboration tab, you can see that at the top it shows your weekly averages. This shows an estimate of how much time you've spent collaborating against how much time you've had to focus in the past 4 weeks. By collaboration, this includes any time you've spent in meetings, emails, chats and calls, and it gives this to you as a percentage across the areas. The percentage is measured across your working week, which is based on activity within your set working hours. You can set the working hours in My Analytics by going into the dashboard and clicking on the Configure settings at the bottom left-hand of the screen here. This then allows you to change your working days and your working hours to reflect your working pattern. The collaboration tool allows you to reflect on the past 4 weeks and uses your data to see how you've spent your time. For example, is the majority of your time spent answering emails or in meetings, and is this aligned to your priorities? This then allows you to make more informed decisions about how you spend your time, for example about future meetings that you create or that you attend. So where does all of this information come from? Well, emails are estimated by how much time you spend sending and reading emails across all devices. Only emails that have your name or a group that you're included as a member of in the To line or in the CC line are included in this data. Emails that you delete without opening are not included, and on average, each email you send is assigned 5 minutes, and each email that you open is assigned 2.5 minutes. The chats and calls counts your audio calls, video calls, and chats or instant messages as collaboration activities. Each chat or instant message that you send counts as 30 seconds. Each chat that you receive counts as 0 seconds. This is because it's been identified that time spent on sent messages is a good predictor of the total duration of that interaction. Each chat or instant message within a 15-minute window of time is counted as 1 chat. For each impromptu, unplanned call, My Analytics uses the actual duration of the call. For calls that are scheduled as meetings in your calendar, the time counts as 0 seconds, because these calls are already being counted in meetings. If we scroll down, you then have the meeting habits. This section highlights what your habits or practices are in meetings that you've organised and accepted. You can switch between this view here, the habits view, and list view by toggling the icon here. In the meetings habits view, it shows collective data about your meetings habits based on the meetings in your calendar over the past 4 weeks. It helps you to see the number of times each of these types of meeting occur out of the total number of meetings you organised or accepted to attend. So out of 40 meetings I attended or organised in the last 4 weeks, this shows my most common types. You can click on the question mark after the meeting habits title to find out a little bit more of how these work. So for example, no overlap with other meetings. Meetings you organised or accepted didn't overlap with anything else. No emails or chats during the meeting, so meetings during which you didn't send a significant number of emails or chats to anyone else, you were just focused on the meeting. It can be tempting to send messages or emails when you're in a meeting, but it does mean you aren't giving the meeting your full attention. So should you even be in that meeting if you're not really focused? If we then switch to list view, this breaks it down to show details about all the meetings in your calendar over the past 4 weeks, and you can see the different habits across the columns. Any meeting which has all ticks suggests that it was productive use of collaborative time. Wherever you might have a cross, it may be things that are out of your control, but it could highlight something that you can alter to ensure that your collaboration is even more effective. You can see some of these meetings have an icon to the left-hand side. This little icon of the 2 arrows suggests a recurring meeting that's in your calendar. If there's a little person, that's a meeting that was organised by you. Not all meetings are included in the meetings habits. So for example, meetings that last 8 or more hours, such as all-day meetings, are not included. anything marked as private, meetings with no other participant than ourselves. So if you've blocked out focus time in your calendar or set reminders, this doesn't show in your meeting habits. And also any meetings in your calendar where show as is set as free, working elsewhere, tentative or out of office. These are not included in your meeting habits. If you scroll down further, you can see the communication habits. This shows the total number of chats, instant messages and emails sent and read during each hour of the day in the past 4 weeks. Now, I have just had 2 weeks of annual leave in the past 4 weeks, so the numbers may be lower than usual, but you can see here that I have not sent a huge number of emails. I've read more than I've received, and I've sent quite a few chats and calls. This can be interesting to look at to see when you are busiest reading or sending your emails. Are we spending a lot of time on emails? Could you organise a meeting or have a quick call to speed up the collaboration? To the right, you can see different productivity insights, and these will look different as your collaboration will be different to mine. For each insight, you can click on the suggestion to find more tips. Equally, you can find out more about the research behind the information by clicking through to the More Research link. It takes you through to this. Please remember that My Analytics is completely optional. It's up to you whether you use it and how often. Your dashboard is completely individual. The data displayed there is only for you and it's private to you. No one else in the organisation has access to your personal My Analytics. We do have other resources to support you with using My Analytics. This includes a video on getting started and how to tailor it to meet your preferences. We then also have videos on the other key features, focus, well-being and network. If you'd like to find out more about My Analytics, head on to the FAQ document on Green Rooms, as this should help to answer any questions you have. Hope that's a help.